It comes to us from CBS News. Netflix has made changes to the images used to promote a French film called Cuties. After an online petition urged the streaming service to remove the movie from its platform, the movie, which won a directing award at the Sundance Film Festival, follows an 11-year-old who wants to join a dance crew. Amy, through an ignited awareness of her burgeoning femininity, propelled the group to enthusiastically embrace an increasingly sensual dance routine, sparking the girls' hopes to twerk their way to stardom at a local dance contest. The synopsis from the Sundance reads, Amanda, have you have Netflix, right? Have you seen that thing advertised? I don't know if you've seen it. I've seen it advertised.
You have or you haven't?
I didn't read the synopsis. And you're listening to the right a little bit. You're off center there. There you go. You're back. Okay.
No. I can't see myself.
Okay, no, you're good. Yeah, that's perfect. I didn't read the synopsis or anything like that. But I kept seeing that, when Netflix is like on that default setting, like a screensaver mode, when you're not doing anything and it just starts flashing random thumbnails of their shows. I would see, that picture of all these, like, I guess 11-year-old girls, and they were like posing in that weird, way, like they're like, are they trying to? Is this a show about 11-year-old girls trying to be like sexy and stuff? Like, what is it? And I would notice that, but I never like read about it or looked at the synopsis, and that was the first time I ever like read what that show was about. So I can tell now why people probably wanted that off, and because if that's the way the synopsis read, like this is the trailer, like this is coming soon to Netflix, to see these 11-year-old girls twerk their way. Like, what the hell? Did they really say that? That's crazy. So
a little bit exploiting, but it is a French film, so
Kylie Jenner and I was out there producing it probably.
Right? That's why she's in Paris. But yeah, the French, they're very provocative. So
we start working at 10.
Yeah, they don't care. but I'm surprised that it was approved through over to Netflix.
Well, Netflix does. They gobble up a lot of foreign films and a lot of foreign stuff. So I'm not surprised that they. I'm just surprised that they brought this one. I mean,
because they're so young.
They're so young. Yeah. I mean, they could have at least changed that synopsis to read something a little more appropriate. 11-year-old girl fights to become to join this dance crew or become a professional dancer.
But sorry.
Now, I was just saying. Now it just feels like just trying to make it sound like an 11-year-old girl is trying to be a certain type of dancer. That's how it makes me feel when I read that. I was like, ew. But what about you?
Well, because of what it says is that they were trying to twerk their way to stardom. Yeah. So, I mean, if you're gonna do that, don't use 11-year-old girls.
Yeah. Like exactly.
Older ones. I mean, you can still use like teenagers trying to do a competition or something. Like you could, like older teenagers, not like 11-year-olds.
Yeah, right. Yeah, you almost fell into that R. Kelly answer.
Like 18-year-olds that are still in school, like are college cheerleading or something, but they like somehow are now wanting to go harder into like the dancing. Or like say they were whatever. You could like spin it any way you want, and you can use older people that will do this.
Yeah, I understand that's usually the age, like or younger, where girls who are trying to get in like gymnastics and stuff like that. That's where they start. And there's TV shows out there where like it wasn't not Honey Boo Boo. What was that other show where they do the pageants and stuff like that? Is that Honey Boo Boo or whatever? It's like a reality TV show where they follow little girls. But yeah, exactly. Yeah, that shows like that with the moms, competing moms and stuff. And I get it, but I honestly, when I'm thinking about it now, when you read the synopsis, I get it that it was a play on words. Instead of twerk their way through, they were just trying to be funny. But these are 11-year-old girls. I don't want to hear my 11-year-old daughter is working her way through. Oh, did I say working? I mean twerking her way through elementary. Like that just sounds icky. It's just stupid. And
yeah, I don't think they should have done that.
They shouldn't have done that at all. At least Netflix should have known better than to keep the exact, because maybe that's what they wrote in French. In French, maybe it was like, aha, that's funny. She's not working her way, she's twerking her way. That's funny over here. But in America, no, you're gonna have every mom.
Yeah, especially with the child trafficking here.
Yeah, like, exactly.
And like that is one thing I am so like that makes me angry. Like I don't get angry about a lot of things, and some things I feel like a lot of people take into context because I'm not one to really overact or be really sensitive about every little thing that happens in the world, and I don't take something as like wearing, you know, a Jamaican flag printed top with hoop earrings. I don't take that as, you know, someone's just, you know, being an awful person, right, or it's racist or something, you know. It's just like I'm not so sensitive to that where a lot of people are, but this is a, you know,
but exploiting 11-year-old girls, that's crazy.
And I'm so glad that we're finally being more aware of how bad the child trafficking industry is. It just blows my mind, the information that I've learned over the past like couple months. Yeah. And it needs to really get out there, and we need to fix this because this is just disgusting.
No, yeah. I totally agree. But question is, guys, let us know what you guys think about that. Put it in the box below, comment, and share your thoughts, concerns about that. Are you even aware, guys, of that show? I'm curious if any of you guys out there that's watched this, have you watched that show? I mean, is it? I don't. It's not of interest to me. If I watch any of it, maybe I'll watch just to see did they really go over the line with it, or maybe I don't to see it like that, or maybe I'll ask Joy to do it. I don't want to see it. But any of you guys
watch it. I'm like feel like I'm like contributing to their profits.
That's true. Yeah, you're right. If I give them the click, then that does give it a point on as far as like a view. So yeah, you're right.
But if anyone has seen it and didn't know what they were getting themselves into, let us know. We'd love to hear about it because like I'm curious, but I don't want to contribute to their profit either.
Exactly. So put it in the box below and we'll talk about it on We Got Your Mail.